Members CFD teams top 25. Actions you have 4 options. Play season game is selected. Selected. Ready. Edit uniforms submenu. Entering uniform name. Uniform name option is set to current home alternate. Ready.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Entering play call screen.
The Commodores will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Gamecocks offense will go on the attack first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Overton. Caught close to the marker, it's Jacobs. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Off play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Got room to work. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12
the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. Looking for a huge play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Overton. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
There are 6 categories.
6th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So the quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Looking for a crease. It's Alexander. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. The give to the back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And his offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy that's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Throws to the wideout. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Commodores send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Selected. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Finds a little space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? To the ground to try to move the chains. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Jacobs. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Harbor. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harbor. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run. Now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? You've got this kind of balance on offense. The defense can't be right.
After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Overton. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Return left is selected.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain. Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right, so they like this matchup. Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run.
And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Newberry. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. RPO complete to open the drive. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Overton. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Pass.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And wings it incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, it's Overton. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Between the uprights, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half.
Screen, you have 5 options.
And the Gamecocks will boot it away to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
He rifles one deep to the left. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gives it on the option. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Commodores come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Trying play action. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the punt team. And the returner goes down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Coach suggestions.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking downfield, it's Overton. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
There are 6 categories.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Turns it loose. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Got a man. It's Brown. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Sets up the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
There are 8 categories.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Running back searching for a hole. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's first and 10. They'll give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot. And these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes second and 13. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive.
Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
There are 6 categories.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver comes in motion. To throw, it's Overton. Get it out on the screen. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
There are 6 categories.
Gives it on the option. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They want to run this quarterback. And he has a solid gain on the play
Entering
before
play
sliding.
call, coach suggestions.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Categories.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
After
There are
swapping
6
into the field, they gave
categories.
him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The inside handoff. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, you got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Inside zone is selected.
Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Setting up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Commodores have pushed it inside the 20. Shoots it to the left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job of getting him to the ground.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Vandy. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room. No doubt. It's blocked. This could be big. They fall on it, and the blocked extra point keeps this margin exactly where it is. The 40. He's at the 20. And he takes it all the way back to the house, and just like that, the 2 gives him the lead right back. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to turning on the Jets. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
One of the things I love about this guy is he's so hard on himself. Did a lot of good things last week, but he also threw 1 interception. He said that just ate away at him all week long. Coming into this game, he wanted to play perfect. No picks so far today. He's doing just that.
They stop him just a wink or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll try to get the edge on the left. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Suggestions.
The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Overton. Caught near the sticks, it's Harbor. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. He leaves it with his back.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The screen, he's got wheels. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball. Speeding down the left side. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Dogs. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Entering play call, coach and instant replay. Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
Now
options.
they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Overton. Just a little off. Incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Down 4 late, they have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on
Coach
downs.
suggestions.
Well, that play
There are
never had a chance on
categories.
fourth
You
down.
have
They're trying to catch the
options.
defense off guard,
Copy
throwing
selected.
for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense
Entering
credit,
play
man.
call.
Tremendous
Coach
aggression there on
suggestions. There are
fourth.
8 categories.
We've
You
got a
have 12
timeout on the
options.
field, a
HBC
tight game in the
selected.
fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Entering play. RPO
Timeout
alerts.
called there by the
RM.
defense, desperate to get the
There
ball
are 8
back and save as
pistol.
much time as
Gun.
possible.
Go normal. You have 12 options. HB
Boy, they
is
love to
selected.
move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Can't quite cross the
Entering
plane to get the
off-screen
6, but
method
they'll have the
options.
1st down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Commodores! They push the lead out here in the 4th
Entering
quarter
play
and
call.
close to getting
Coach
back on track and
suggestions.
going
There are
2-1.
8 categories. You have
And it
15
was so
options.
important for the
That
offense to come up
selected.
with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of
Entering play
reach.
call.
And
You
that
have
touchdown
options.
puts
The
so
ball left is
much
selected.
pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably
Entering play
second-guessing
call.
that
Coach
return.
suggestions. There are 6
First snap of this
categories.
drive will come from their own 17. Dropping back, it's Overton. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball
Entering
was
play
there, and
call.
it just
Coach
trickled through his
suggestions.
fingers.
There are 6
They're
categories.
dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that
Entering
into a
play
positive
call.
play and picked up a
Suggestions.
few on
There
the
are 6
run.
categories.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They finally
Entering play
get to him,
call.
but what a play
Suggestions.
there to
There are
pick up
6
the 1st down.
categories. Pass. Spread.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little
Entering play
something to
call.
feel good
Coach
about.
suggestions. There are 6
Touchdown,
categories.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an
Entering
onside
play
kick,
return.
and somehow,
Is
some
onside.
way, make a big play.
Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it. And he'll step out of bounds after a
Entering
very
coach
productive play.
suggestions. There are 8 categories.
and this is why you put
have
your-
6 options. Entering paused screen. You have 11 options. Instant replay is selected. Entering
I'm on the
paused
field
screen.
most of the
You have
time, and when you
11
know it's
options.
coming, and you
Instant
put those
replay
guys
is
that are
selected.
great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their
Entering
home
paused
crowd
screen.
is
You
like
have
they
3
were
options.
today,
Stat.
they're
Return
tough to
HUD.
beat, period. And you know this crowd.
Entering weekly event summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering Simhead. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Advanced week option. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering my school update. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Members, CFB teams, scores/schedules. Top 25. Entering goals spreadsheet. Rank 22. Entering pop-up. Entering Dynasty Hub's conference standings. Players of the week. Coach, team depth, stats, Dynasty, actions. You have 4 options. Play season game is selected.